I'm probably somewhat sexist because if this were a young boy who was, some ways abandoned by his parents, and there was an older man who was able to provide me with weapons and other equipment, but refused to actually provide direct help as I fought against all these other people, I probably wouldn't object so much. But if it's younger, wow, whoa! Hey now, that's dangerous. Hiya folks, Fruit and Doggy here, getting back into Callie's Trials, and I didn't die last session, I just quit the game, so it's interesting that it takes me back here. So it kind of boots me out to that area regardless. So let me see here, triple jump, health regeneration, man, that's a lot. Chance to dodge, not super useful. I think the coin multiplier has utility. So I'm gonna buy the coin multiplier first. That's kind of my first rule always for games. Always buy the method to always buy the method that allows you to level up and upgrade the fastest first. And so yeah, I definitely want to get both shortcuts. I only have 23,000. Sword upgrade, it, to me, is completely worth this. Triple jump, absolutely. I'm not gonna worry about the enemy HP because there's a third level version of that. Same with, is there a third level chance to dodge? No, there's only a second level. So I'm not gonna get the first one. So with only 18,000, yeah, I'm not gonna buy a level up. I think I will buy the coin multiplier and the XP multiplier. And I think I'll kind of go from there. I forgot that I had a... Oh, this is Chapter 3, okay. Well, I might have wanted to, start off at the previous area. Yeah, since I grinded so much during my last session, this time I am of the mindset to upgrade the weapon that's the weakest, my assault rifle, because it is only 7 compared to the others that I exploited the last boss with. Actually, I am curious. I'm going to return to the beginning of this area when I go back left anyways. I'm just going to see if there is... Oh yeah, that's up to 5,000 from what was only 4 treasure chests. So that coin multiplier that I purchased the permanent version of, definitely useful. Yeah, I am going to exploit it. Oh, the achievements in this game are only for defeating enemies. So there isn't one for anything else. No secret areas, getting your weapons high level. I mean, as far as the game is concerned, none of that really matters. Which is always a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy achievements for doing stuff that's out of the norm or beyond just the general expectations of kill the enemy, kill enemies. I mean, there's not even one for beating the game, technically. It's just for killing enemies. Okay, now it feels like it's getting experience at a faster rate. Yeah, I will mention that if you are going to follow along or play this game, absolutely save the blade weapons for this. Don't waste your time. Maybe get it to level 4 so it gets the ricochet and the enemy penetration, but otherwise, just wait till here, because it's so broken. There we go. Now I know that the requirements for leveling the weapon up further probably increase, but I'm doing more damage per bullet now, so I feel like that should also be a benefit. Yeah, I probably will do this until I get all of them up to 10. Because for all I know, there's another gun I'll have to level up anyways. Or guns. I don't know how much... Because there's still a lot of areas in the game to go through. And why not make it easier on myself? So, again, since I am rehashing ground I've already covered, I will provide the information needed so you can skip past all this and see new content. Yeah, I will admit the enemies... I mean, it's normal to use basic enemies that already exist as bosses. Oh, gosh darn it, sorry about the mouse cursor. But they're just so basic here. It's not that they're so basic, but I guess for me, he doesn't even do anything. He just spawns more generic enemies I'm already used to fighting. If you use the gun from this area, it demolishes them like they're paper mache. I don't know, it's like, I think part of the reason I'm so disappointed is because of how long I waited for a boss. I was like waiting and waiting and waiting. It's like, give me a boss, give me a boss. Show me that I'm progressing in your game. Let me move forward. I don't know. I think it's kind of a bad sign if somebody playing your game is begging for the next boss. Depending on the game, people dread the boss because it's like, oh, geez, the game has been pretty brutal so far, you know, with the boss experiences. I mean, it's kind of like, I think, how people experience Dark Souls, because sure, the new boss will grant you a powerful soul, but, you know, they're all designed to be pretty devastating and brutal. You know, something for you to have to grind through, and patterns to learn. So, I don't know, I just find it amusing that in this case, it's like, please, 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 give me a boss. You know, just begging a game to finally pay out with the goods. Excuse me. I don't know. I mean, I have to say that this game doesn't seem terrible. I've definitely played worse, but there's certainly some choices made that are really puzzling and annoying to me. And I also have to admit that because I've used nothing but this gun to level up, and even though I've killed this boss multiple times with this gun, I'm not getting a level up out of it, or, you know, it's so slow. And you would think that the fastest gun that, you know, has a great auto fire system and yeah, I mean, it just looks really promising, but I think that the pistol levels up faster than it does. That just doesn't seem right to me. Because the game really brags about its damage per second. Again, possibly because the level end up is slow, or at least just the way this boss works, it just doesn't really feel like I'm tearing through these enemies especially fast. like, oh, you know, that probably could be a little faster and better, yeah? Even though I'm using the machine gun in essence. I know I'm backing up from the slimes like they can actually hurt me in a way that matters or something, but it's like, yeah, you know, just have it. Oh, come on, game, just give it to me. I know. I've been asking the game to give me stuff for a while now. Give me a boss game. Level up my gun game. Like, alright, I get it. Stop doing that. I will admit, though, that because I don't know how much HP the enemies have as a number, these numbers don't actually mean very much to me. Like, I'm doing 1.8 damage per bullet. It's like, well, I know that's more than 0.5 or 1.6, but like, how much HP do the enemies have? It's apparently quite a lot. You know, this is just a random thought, but I've seen a lot of videos of people who play games, and it's like the no damage run or the buster only run or whatever. It's like, imagine doing a sword only run in this game. That would be dreadful. I wouldn't want to do it. That's what I think a lot of times when I see people playing those games. But I mean, it would be possible, right? I don't know how much damage the highest upgraded sword does, but like, would that even be remotely possible? Because these only do 1 damage per hit. I don't know that it would be, to be entirely honest. It sure would suck. Even if you had health regen and you could survive long enough to do it, why would you want to endure that? I mean, the sword would basically have to do 20-30 HP a hit to be even meaningful. And I'm saying that in kind of a loose fashion, you know, meaningful. It would still take forever. Kind of like this, but yeah, I'm doing a lot more damage to the guy this time. You're just going from 1.6 to 1.8. The irony is, it seems like I'm not killing these guys. I have to be killing them as quickly, but it seems like I'm killing the blob, the boss, super fast. So it's just a matter of getting past his little peon. I mean, yes, that's the whole point of the boss, but yeah, the boss itself will die pretty quick here. Let's see, 9, 9, and 9. I tell you what, let me go back to the pistol. I want to upgrade the pistol. And the nice thing actually is if I die, I'll actually return right to the beginning of this area. So at this point, it's not that big of a loss. Yeah, see how fast that seems to be going? Even though the damage per second is, you know, clearly much lower. I guess it kind of adjusts for that. I guess also it's doing two. Each bullet that's hitting is actually 2 bullets. So I think it's doubling the amount of damage. Yeah, this leveling up the pistol is so much faster. That is not right. I mean, sure, if I were to hold down the button, then it would be a lot slower, but that's not what you do with the pistol. Okay, level 10. Damage increase, 2 small rockets? Oh, jeez. Yeah? How much damage does it do per... Oh, 2. Ooh. And... Okay, you stupid slime, will you back off? Oh, not bad. Gosh darn it, you stinking slime. Okay, so the shotgun's not leveled up, but I'm gonna fix that. It's halfway there to the end. I'm gonna get it up to level 10. It should come as a surprise to nobody. And in fact, actually what I might do is, because I don't know how long this is taking exactly, but I could see this actually being as long as a short video. I think what I'll do is just end the session right after I get this done. Gosh darn it, you little stupid slime. And then start this area anew. Oh wait, no. I'll end the recording, but I'll keep playing the game and start a new recording session immediately after. Because I don't want to waste the experience multiplier I bought and the money multiplier I bought. Come on. I'm not even moving. Screw off, slimes. You move around me. Almost. It is interesting that the smaller slimes actually superimpose beneath the larger one, though. That's kind of a nice attention to detail. I mean, one of them has to be on top. It makes sense that the larger one is the more prominent, right? Okay, shotgun level 10. What does it do? Damage, well, the more bullets, and the spread increases? Okay, so it's doing 1 now. I mean, I guess the spread increasing isn't really a detriment to the shotgun, because that's the reason you want to use it, because of its widespread, so you can hit enemies that are above and below you. So yeah, that is to my advantage, ultimately, I would say. The gun that takes the longest to upgrade on the complete end of the blade gun spectrum. I hate how long this gun is taking to upgrade compared to the others. Because why wouldn't you hate that? But this should be level 10 by the end.
really know what that middle area is for. All you have to do is go back to the left to dodge the enemies. And then you can always just shoot from over here as well, so... That seems so silly to me. Come on, you dumb slime. Just trying to level up my last gun. Yeah, I know that I completely broken the game. In theory, but... Again, it's your own fault, game. You allow me to fight enemies, including bosses, just by going back to an early area. Why in the world would I not level them all up to max? Just gonna make the rest of the game easier. Assault rifle is now level 10. Higher damage, very accurate, fast fire. Okay, so they all do 2. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is, but this doesn't seem... Ew! I mean, I don't care what you say. This gun seems to be supreme. But I've got them all leveled up to complete max, so I'll just use whatever gun I want in each situation, and I don't have to worry about leveling them any.
Yeah, I don't really understand the name of the game, considering you're not really going through any trials, you're just going through a normal gaming experience. And it wasn't called Super Mario Trials, for instance. I just think the name of the game could be better, but then again, so could the entire game, so at this point, who really cares?